Hey guys, Sydney and Hunter here at Iron Coyote. We are going over our Pro Division course for our UNAA competition this weekend. Hunter is going to start taking off this trampoline at point A. You have to use the trampoline. You have to also use the rope. Make sure when you're doing that trampoline, you are only touching the yellow. You are not allowed to just hop up here and take off from here. Grab the rope, transition to the box, get that ring loose. You guys are swinging from that box. That's your halfway point once your feet come off of it. Grabbing that Roman candle. You have to use the side grip, no topping on that. Get 2 feet onto that platform, then you're clear. Just to clarify, you have to use both the ring and the Roman candle in here. You cannot skip. Moving on to the next obstacle, you guys are doing the bouldering wall. Climbing up there, you're starting on the far left side with your left hand and left foot. You are going all the way up as far as you can, staying on that left side. Your hands are going to be staying in that purple color, and you're going to be navigating across. Once you reach at least one hand around and touch one of those green grips, you have reached that halfway point. So Hunter reached halfway point. He's gonna continue navigating across, keeping his hands in the purple color. All the way to the right side, where he's going to get both of his right hand and right foot on the farthermost gray. So he's cleared it. He's gonna either drop down or climb down, up to you. After that, you guys are gonna transition off of the bag to our Bosu Alleyway, starting 2 feet on point A. You guys are required to touch each of the objects in this. At least 1 foot needs to touch each object. Notice those sandballs do move. Get at least 1 foot onto that middle one. That's your halfway point indicated by the green tape. 2 feet on that point B. Once you've reached your point B with 2 feet on that, you have now cleared this obstacle. Moving on, you guys are going to the green pipe slider. Up here you are using both rings, and then you are transitioning down to both ropes with balls. You have to grab both of them, 1 hand on each. Then feet down onto the black mat. That's your halfway point. Next up, you guys are jumping to that first one and then navigating through. You must touch all of the ropes with balls in this area. Last one.
All over the place.
Grab it, feet down. You have now reached point B and cleared that obstacle. Next up, we have our wall run area. You guys have to touch that first slant at least. That's your point A. Running, running, running. Big push with that trolley. Trying to get it all the way over to that next wall run mat. Once you have gotten your full body on that mat, that's your halfway point. Next up, we've got our domino knocks. You have to move onto the domino and then knock it. You may not knock it and then jump to it. So there's 2 of those in here. Get to that ninja mat right there. That's your point B, and you've cleared that obstacle. Really quick, just to reiterate over here, making sure when you're coming this way, you have to get at least 1 foot on that first slanted mat. Go all the way around, get to that first wall run mat, slide the trolley with your body weight over to the second wall run mat. That's your halfway. Knock the dominoes over with your body weight. No pushing them and then jumping to them. Next up, green log run. These are wobbly. Hunter's doing it like a pro right now though. Point B, clear. Right here, your halfway point is this green tape. These do have room to wiggle, so keep your weight nice and centered. You have to touch all 3 of them, no using your hands. This is your point B once you get to that. We are starting the salmon ladder on the 2nd rung, and you guys are completing 4 of the rungs that are left. 1, and last one. Close. So, pretending that Hunter got that all the way to the top, he is going to transition once he's gotten that to the top and he leaves that salmon ladder bar. He has done half of the obstacle. Next up, he is going to be doing the spin cycles. On the spin cycles, you are required to at least touch the first spin cycle and at least touch the last one and get it rotated around to the other side. You need to get 2 feet on that black platform. That's your point being cleared. Really quick, just to go over this again, you guys are starting this salmon bar ladder on the second one that's already up there. Then you guys are going up to the last rung, transitioning onto the spin cycles and down them. We are skipping the cargo net. We're not touching this. Through this next gray mat, we're gonna come around the corner on our left to our spider wall area. Over here, you guys' point A is going to be this blue platform right here. You're jumping into the wall. Grabbing that first rope, transitioning to that pipe bomb, rope, next rope. There it is, pipe bomb, rope, and then down onto that mat. That's your point B. Really quick, in this obstacle, you are required to touch each of the objects that are hanging. You cannot skip them. You must touch each of them. Point A is this blue mat. Point B is that next blue mat. Heading around over here. We're gonna go up to our active box. Hunter is going to start with the rings. You have to start with at least one ring on that most farther right peg. You're going all the way down. You are trying to get that left ring all the way to that last peg where that green tape is. Once you have gotten that there, you have reached your halfway point. Perfect, he's halfway. You can use that last bar. You're transitioning to the other side of the active box to get to those wooden balls. You have to touch that first one with at least one hand, navigate all the way down, whatever is gonna work best for you. He's gonna get at least one hand to that last wooden ball, back on that first box, and he's cleared. So your point A and your point B are the same blue block. However, you're going all the way down the ring side, transitioning to the wooden ball side. You are allowed to use one of the last bars right here to help you get to those wooden balls. Next up, we have the cargo swing to the net. You have to use the rope to swing over to the net. After you swing over, you are climbing all the way up, going over that blue bar on the top. Transitioning back down through the cargo net once you've gotten up there. He's going to continue to transition to the end of the cargo net.
Stay in the net.
You know, maybe throw a backward roll, hang out, it's like a hammock. So once you get to the end, you are required to touch that rope with at least one hand. He's gonna touch that rope, he's gonna transition out of there. He's gonna get 2 feet down onto the gray carpet. We made it there.
Been out.
And next up, we are going to go to our ninja platform right here. You are going to get your feet above that green tape line. So he's gonna try to go up it. He's gotta get his feet above that tape line, and he can stay in there and navigate however he wants as long as his feet are staying above that tape line. You can also go through the interior of it as long as your feet are staying above that tape line. You must touch at least one hand on this first pull and at least one hand on this last pull as well. You may use either set of pulls as long as you are maintaining your distance above that green tape line. Point B, blue mat, you've cleared it. Next up, we have our ring lache. Hunter's never tried this, so he's gonna give it his best shot. So you guys are going to get a nice swing going. Whenever he's ready, he's gonna release and try to grab that last one. And it was a good effort. Good attempt. So your point B is this platform right here. You're using that first ring to get a nice swing, lache to that second ring, and then you are coming down onto this platform right here. Next up, we're transitioning over to our last balance run. You guys are gonna start 2 feet on the ninja block. You're going to navigate the slack line. It is upward on an angle, all the way to that platform. Perfect, that's your halfway point. Next up, he's doing the green logs. You may not use your hands on these green logs at any point in time. Grab that rope, you must use the rope. Swing to that platform. After that, he is doing our big wall. So he's going up the 14-foot wall, all the way up it, hit that ninja button, course completed.